Welcome back to Lone Echo 2. We're playing on an Oculus Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. Before we get started, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers, it would be fantastic if you were one of them. Also like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game. All that good stuff is appreciated if you enjoy the content. Well, we have a choice now in the game. We can either putter around looking for signal relays to scan, which sounds oh so exciting, or we can go travel through time. So I think we're going to time travel and push the story along. I have this save backed up, so maybe I'll do a video down the road of chasing after all this data. But for now, gotta go back in time. Our shield's a bit worse for wear. I haven't found anywhere to charge that up just yet, but hopefully we'll get to do that. Actually, we're time traveling, so who cares? Probably have a full shield in the past. Alright. Oh, we can't cycle that till we're in here.
Hello, Jack.
Hey, Juno.
Looking for the captain. She's in the workshop with Dr. Harlan.
Okay, workshop.
What is that? A motion detection system?
One of several independent sensors rigged to trigger detonation.
Jack, there you are.
Good. He's finally here.
Hello, Sunshine.
Dr. Harlan and I were just giving this torpedo the once-over while we waited.
Learn anything useful?
Yeah, it's a death trap.
Not that that's anything he has to worry about. Now then.
What's
are
your
we
problem?
ready to begin?
Oh yeah, we already found his problem. Yeah.
Affirmative. I'm ready. That is assuming all the details have been sorted out.
Have
Yes,
they?
everything's
Your
in
end?
order.
Good.
Let's proceed.
Hold on, there's still some particulars that need ironing out here.
There are always going to be unknowns. That's just something we have to accept.
Let's assume this works. Let's assume we open another anomaly and send Jack's consciousness back to the past. What exactly is he supposed to do when he gets there?
Yeah, that's a good
Locate
question.
an undetonated biomass torpedo and sample the genetic material inside.
So you can use the data to create a cure. Right. I get that. I'm saying, how is he supposed to do it? It's not like he can physically bring the sample back with him. And if he's in a combat shell, it won't be fitted to do a medical scan. How will he collect the data?
He'll have to improvise, of course.
Apollo?
Greetings, Captain Rhodes. I have analyzed the situation and would like to propose a solution.
It's good to see you too.
We can exchange more formal pleasantries later if you like, Captain. For now, if you would please proceed to the holotable.
Huddle up, everybody. Except for you. You stay over there.
Alright, Apollo, let's hear it. How does Jack get the data from the biomass incubator?
According to Jack's memory logs, the last anomaly caused his protocols to transfer into a Series 10 combat shell. This unit was equipped with a threat scanner, which could be reconfigured to gather data on biomass specimens. Once we've successfully located a biomass torpedo, I will repurpose his threat scanner to collect data from the incubator inside. The collected data should then easily transfer
he's
back
in our
to
head,
us.
that's right. That's how we can take him.
It will be good to have your expertise.
You're going too.
A copy of my protocols has already been integrated into Jack's architecture. I see no reason why we would not be
Yeah, that's right.
transported together.
Up in
And how
here.
do we know you'll be transported to the right time and place?
If we create an anomaly precisely the same way as we did before, isn't it reasonable to assume we would get a similar result?
That would
Not-
be my
not
assessment
really.
as well, based
But
on our previous experience.
it's our best
so long
chance.
as we closely replicate the conditions that caused your previous jump through time. I expect the result to be nearly identical.
In other words, they should arrive at roughly the same time and place where your android first saw the torpedo.
And once they've
Yeah,
got the
thanks for
data,
that, Doctor.
how do we get them back?
If the experience is anything like before, my consciousness should return automatically.
That is our assessment as well. Dr. Harlan and I believe Jack's time in the past is directly correlated to the state of the FTL drive. In essence, Jack, the longer the drive here remains active, the more time you'll have in the past.
We'll keep it running for as long as we can. Give you as much time as possible.
The Astrea's fuel cell is exceedingly efficient and will most likely last long enough for us to locate an incubator and collect the relevant data.
Once we disengage the FTL, you should be returned to the present time.
Should? You're gonna have to do a bit better than should.
This is time travel we're talking about. All we have are best guesses.
I'll just wait it out.
Liv, there's far too much that we do not know about how these anomalies work, but your safety is my primary concern, and this is your best chance of survival.
This is the only way we
This
get
guy
through.
too.
The only way we survive. You, me, everyone.
All right, Jack. You've clearly made up your mind already.
Long time ago.
I just wish we had a better plan than shoving you in an anomaly and hoping it all works out.
Juno, prep the engineering bay.
Right away, Doctor.
So we're heading
Jack.
to engineering then?
It's all right, Liv. I've done this before.
Once. By accident.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
I don't know if you're being naive or just really optimistic. Just make sure you come back safely, all right?
Aren't
Is
you
that
guys
an
supposed to
order,
do that?
Captain?
Well, technically we're both captains, remember? But yes.
Yeah, I remembered.
That is an order.
No one else seemed to
Acknowledged,
remember until
Captain.
now.
I will do everything in my power to return safely.
Okay, so
The
what's
engineering
next?
bay is prepped and ready.
Alright.
Good. Seal all the ship's bulkheads. We cannot risk any accidental contamination. Once we
Of course, Doctor. Jack,
Oh, it's down there,
please enter
okay.
the control room and the engineering bay below. This way.
Here we go.
The control room is right through this door.
Oh, I know. I was right here,
Sealing the engineering bay now. Engineering bay sealed.
Dr. Harlan?
pressing
Any
that or something.
Inspiring words?
No.
We all believe in you, Jack. To varying degrees.
Whoa, that was weird.
Your confidence is appreciated.
Can we get started?
I gotta
Right
hold
away,
on to
Doctor.
something. Then I can use the hammer.
Jack, please adjust
this what
the
I was
dials
doing?
to connect the fuel cell conduits to the drive core.
Okay. It's not messing around. This way and this way. That's basically what I did
First
before.
conduit connection complete. Both conduit connections are complete.
Good. We are ready to release the ticks into the engineering bay. Once you engage the FTL, they should begin feeding on it and create an anomaly, just like before.
Jack, are you ready for us to release the ticks?
Ready
Release
to
the
proceed,
ticks.
Juno.
Acknowledged.
Ticks away.
Were the lights
Great.
supposed to turn off like that?
Don't worry. We're just rerouting power so the ticks can only feed on the FTL drive. Stand by. Releasing tick specimens.
Well, I certainly seem to have their attention.
Once
guys.
you engage the drive, they should be drawn to the FTL. All systems are prepped. Awaiting ignition.
Do it. Engage the FTL.
Get off my back.
FTL drive engaged. Biomass FTL interaction confirmed. The ticks are affecting the drive stability.
Here goes. Stay safe, Jack.
Of course, Liv.
Anomalous readings detected.
Take care of him, Apollo.
I shall do my utmost, Captain.
Anomalous
Here we go.
readings.
Good luck, Jack.
So does this combat robot go to the future then, while I'm in the past?
Come in, Delta Squad. Delta 6 requesting assistance. Is severely irradiated. Shell integrity currently below 60%. Secured shelter, wreckage of the Kronos 2. If you're receiving this transmission, please respond.
We have arrived. What is your status?
Core systems appear operational.
Good. We must keep in mind, this combat shell was not designed for biomass engagement. Any contact with the infestation will render us immediately inoperable.
Where should we begin searching?
Undetermined. I'll scan the area for identifiable landmarks.
There was a transmission from a Delta member as we arrived. Did you hear it as well?
Affirmative. They are continuing to broadcast. I'll patch them in now.
Kronos 2 wreckage. Currently assessing biotorpedoes in the area.
I recognize this unit as Delta 6.
Interesting. It appears this Delta 6 has already located several torpedoes. Reaching their location may be our most expedient option.
They said they're located at the wreckage of the Kronos 2. How far are we?
At minimum, we are within comms range. The distance should be manageable. We should first clear ourselves of this debris, then see if the signal strengthens. However, we should check your equipment before we go. I will do my best to keep this expedient. Let's begin with your shielding. This unit has been optimized for combat scenarios and is capable of regenerating its shield without the use of external chargers. However, a significant delay is required for the process to begin after sustaining damage. You may need to exercise patience.
Understood.
Next is your armament. This unit is equipped with an M19C repeater, designation Pulsar. Jack, are you comfortable wielding a firearm?
Hells
I'm
yeah.
accustomed to operating new tools. I'm certain learning to use this armament will be no different.
Very well. I shall construct a brief simulation so that you may familiarize yourself with the device. Your armament is now unlocked. Open
Ooh,
fire on
cute.
the targets.
Seems to kind of shoot
Targets
to
eliminated.
the left.
Unfortunately, should we encounter ticks, it is unlikely they will be quite so docile. These targets should provide a close approximation to tick activity. As such, successfully hitting a given target may require you to aim ahead of its movement. The ionized bolts of your armament are
Oh,
surprisingly
overheated.
slow. Though
Yes,
I
they
suppose
are.
That is acceptable for weaponry of this century. Jack,
Whoa, it's
fire continuously at this last target. Make no consideration for accuracy. Overheat detected. Note
Yeah, we saw that
each
before.
Firing of your weapon causes a portion of energy to be retained as excess heat. Without sufficient time to cool, this buildup will exceed maximum operating temperature, leading to an emergency venting cycle.
Can this be averted?
Yes, firing in controlled bursts is the most efficient way to do so. However, you may use the button on your wrist to manually vent any heat within the unit. But this choice should be made tactically. The weapon will remain inoperable while venting.
Understood.
Excellent. Lastly, we need to inspect your threat scanner.
It's what we'll use to scan the biomass's base genetic material.
Press this button to
correct?
vent.
Indeed. However, until we locate a viable torpedo, we shall instead rely on its original functionality, identifying nearby hostiles. To that end, I have optimized the device's settings to our mission parameters. Once activated, it will emit a single sensor pulse, followed by a brief recharge cycle. Try doing so now.
Oh, that's it. Oh, cool.
Hostile identified. A
Uh-oh.
tick just beyond the bulkhead. It appears dormant for the time being.
Can it be avoided?
Given the surrounding topography, no. Though your strategy is sound. Armament from this era won't be particularly effective against any form of the biomass.
Very well. I am ready to engage. Can you unlock the harness?
Done. Now that you are free, I must advise. Operating your firearm will produce substantial recoil. I strongly encourage you to brace by maintaining a firm grip on nearby surfaces.
Acknowledged.
So, it said the weapon's not going to work with the tick? Then why do we have it? It seems like we're supposed to use the weapon on the
I
tick.
am afraid we have no choice but to fire upon the tick until it is destroyed.
Done.
Threat neutralized. Well
That,
done.
Okay, that does vent. We'll try not to use that. Okay, where are we going now? Okay. I guess we'll go over there.
Warning. I am detecting extreme levels of radiation in the surrounding
Great.
area.
As 6's transmission indicated, that would also explain the comms interference. The Series 10 Echo unit shell from Delta Squad.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
As anticipated, the biomass
We're gonna die.
has been difficult to combat. I suspect we will find more losses as we continue.
Man, they trolled us with that item to investigate out in the radiation. Yeah, that's what that shell is. So what are we supposed to do about that thing out there that has an indicator that we can't get to? Guess we're not getting to it. Oh, biomass. Okay, that's our scanner coming back up.
The wreckage ahead contains a shielded view pane. It should offer full protection while allowing us to identify the source of radiation.
Okay. Oh, some stuff out there, nothing in here. So this is the... Ooh. That looks like radiation up there.
The Estrella appears to be the source of radiation.
The main reactor. I estimate it will continue burning for several months. We should keep moving.
Oh, was this open before? Did see something out here. Over there. We got a crack there. Where to, though? Ooh. I was trying to do my light. I do have a light. Okay, up there.
Shields at 95%.
Okay, I guess that was because of the crack. Let's try to stay off the wall. Whoa, let's get up here. Where's that tick? Did we take it out? Whoa!
The debris
That's not what I
field
wanted.
ahead offers far less protection from radiation. Extra precaution will be needed to stay out of the light.
Okay.
Furthermore, I am detecting a significant biomass presence. I strongly advise frequent use of your threat scanner to plan an optimal route.
Acknowledged.
Okay, where am I going even? And why is that lit up? Is there something down there?
Warning to any receiving. Hostile equipment in the area designated biotorpedo. Devices will seek vessels. Proximity detonation is triggerable even by
I
personnel.
guess we're going that way?
Recommend vessels
I'm not quite
maintain
sure.
a safe distance
Stay out of the
100
light.
kilometers. Personnel should evac immediately.
It would appear Delta Squad has become familiar with the operation of the torpedoes. Perhaps that is what caused their vessel to crash.
Given that they began investigating the torpedoes in close proximity, that result is highly probable.
Hey, get out of there.
An energy pulse from the anomaly.
Is it still stable?
I believe so, at least relatively. Nonetheless, we should remain focused on finding a torpedo if we hope to do so before the anomaly collapses.
This is not going so well. It's hard to hit the ticks. Then we're gonna be back over there, yeah. Not sure which direction I'm supposed to go here. Okay.
Operational status report. Delta Squad operating at minimum capability. Activation pods are offline. Delta Actual and Delta 9. KIA. Delta 13. MIA. Delta 6. Active, but unable to perform reboot protocol. If you are asleep, forward to Titan Command with authentication code Gamma 782.
Apollo, should we respond?
Negative. The interference is still too great. Nonetheless, I will continue monitoring the situation. Shields at 95%.
Okay, where am I supposed to go? Probably over here, I guess? But I gotta be able to grab something. Let's go down here. Oh, somebody's coming towards me, I think. Is it just that one? No, it's a couple. That one's getting a bit close, though. Let's try to take that one out. Okay. And then let's head over here.
Another pulse.
Magnitude minimal. I believe we still have ample time before our forcible return to the future.
Okay. Pod inoperable. Is there a tick in there? Or behind it there is.
Shields at 95%. Shields at 50%.
Man, it is hard to hit those things.
Shields at 95%.
Okay. So we want to go back this way, I would think. Okay, we're good to go behind this rock here. Okay, over this way.
There is a faint distress signal emitting from a cavern just ahead. Its frequency is similar to Delta 6's earlier transmission. We should investigate.
guess, oh, we can get the ticks to follow these. Let's slow down, let the ticks get to the battery.
Distress signal located.
It's a CubeSat, one of Delta Squad's recon units.
It appears to be in need of our support.
Don't come over here now. We're coming over here now.
Your armament should not cause the ticks to break focus on the recon set. We are safe to engage.
Oh, okay. So we're safe to engage here. Hold on, I gotta grab something. Okay, do we have a scanner?
Delta Unit, I'm picking up your signal in proximity to Reconnaissance Satellite 3. Is that you, 13? Or was it Jack?
Jack, we have insufficient time for complications. We should keep our relation to this combat unit as simple as possible. I will conduct all communication with you privately, and I must insist we maintain the persona of Delta 13.
Very well, Apollo. Delta 6, this is Delta 13. I read you. ReconSat 3 was engaged by multiple hostiles. I moved to assist.
I see. 13, your return is peculiar, but appreciated. It appears ReconSat 3 would not have survived its perimeter sweep without your aid. Though, what is your status? Is your pod operational?
Affirmative. All systems nominal. Rally at your position.
Acknowledged. ReconSat 3 will lead the way. Destination, Kronos 2 Bridge. I will require your assistance in assessing the bio-torpedoes.
Acknowledged. We are en route. 13 out.
Well done, Jack. Your replication of tactical speech was convincing.
My experiences with Liv have taught me many things. It would appear that improvisation is one of the most useful.
Agreed.
Okay. Where'd the CubeSat go? CubeSat. I think it would have held up a bit. I'm guessing that way, but no idea really.
An activation pod.
It is as Delta 6's transmission indicated. They are unable to reboot.
Oh, there's the... No, is that it? Yeah. I'm with you. Where are we going?
ReconSat 3, I can see your signal light from here. Proceed with caution. There are hostiles. Interference from the anomaly. Delta 13, status. Are you experiencing malfunctions again?
Negative. No malfunctions detected.
Acknowledged. Proceed with caution. There are hostiles in the area.
Understood.
Okay, I think we can take that one out.
ReconSat 3 is detecting a nearby threat. Advise clearing the area before you proceed.
Is that it?
Threat resolved.
Got another one over there.
Additional threats detected. I recommend enacting the sweep and clear protocol.
Okay. There's one there, I guess. Stay still, you.
All clear. We should keep moving.
Can I get through there? That's a tight squeeze.
Shields at 95%.
Get look down here. Okay, no threats. Alright. Looks like here's our crew. A bit too close to that one, I think.
13. It appears you've arrived here intact. Well done.
What did you expect?
The torpedoes as soon as possible.
Thank you, Delta 6. We should continue our mission immediately.
Agreed. Primary objective: threat assessment of the hostile devices. Secondary objective: establish a warning beacon for passing vessels.
You are unable to reboot, correct? Perhaps I should take the primary objective.
Agreed. A further encounter with the bio-torpedoes would likely result in operational failure on my part. However, I can still provide some assistance. By leveraging the Kronos 2 systems, I have already performed a sensor sweep. In doing so, I have identified a large number of active torpedoes in a nearby clearing. The results are available here on the holotable if you wish to review them.
Can you push the objective to my ARM computer?
Affirmative. I've also included the clearing's coordinates as the associated location marker, should you need it.
Acknowledged.
You may proceed through here to reach the clearing. I will begin efforts toward our secondary objective shortly. Report back here once you have completed your assignment.
Copy that.
So, can I burst those
Interference
things?
from the Astraeus radiation will continue beyond the arrival of the Ithaca. It is unlikely Delta 6's secondary objective will be accomplished.
We are fortunate to have their assistance, though. Locating torpedoes has saved us considerable time.
Agreed. The alignment of our objectives is fortunate indeed.
Apollo, if Delta Squad was not able to safely perform their assessment, how will we collect our data on the base genetic material?
Unlike the rest of Delta Squad, you have my assistance. I will bring the entirety of my electronic countermeasure suite to bear against the torpedoes. I am certain I will be able to disable their proximity detonators.
Fair enough. I suppose an advanced tactical AI is quite capable of tipping the scales.
Indeed. To that end, I shall now reconfigure your threat scanner for inspecting the torpedo incubators. Stand
Oh,
by.
torpedoes right there. Well, that says detonated.
Configuration complete. Your
So-
threat scanner should now be able to generate a detailed mapping of the biomass's base genetic material, though the range of the instrument has been somewhat diminished.
I suppose that's a trade-off we'll have to accept.
Indeed. The anomaly
Whoa.
is becoming more active. We need to
We're-
hurry. Dr. Harlan and the captain may be close to having expended the fuel cell.
Okay, so hurry but stay out of the light. So how do we check all these torpedoes while staying out of the light? I guess we'll start over here. Okay, that one's...
A biomass torpedo, already detonated. Is there any value in scanning it?
Negative. Dr. Harlan has already gleaned as much as possible from such specimens. Shields at 95%. Shields at 30%.
What? Okay, they're not giving you a lot of leeway here. So that was that way. What about this way?
Shields at 95%.
So that one's detonated too. Probably gonna get to that one down there. Over through here, I suppose.
Shields at 95%.
Okay, let's get as low as we can. Can we even see that one? It's not giving us a subject yet. Let's go this way. I guess maybe down and around there. Oh, down into there. I don't think we'll make it though. That's a long way down. I think we have to go into the other side to get down there. Let's go back up. Let's stay in the shadow. We get across that way? That seems a long way to go. I mean, this is in shadow, so let's go along here. This is all in shadow. So we should be able to get... Oh, there's a torpedo. This seems to all be in shadow. So let's go check that one out.
Apollo, I've located a torpedo. Is this close enough to scan?
Unfortunately, no. We need to reach the forward end of the torpedo, where the base genetic material is housed.
You're certain that we're masked from the detection?
Not here. I've connected conduits from the Kronos activation bay to a mobile reactor. I believe I can repurpose some of the bay's components to act as a warning beacon. With sufficient power, it may be able to overcome the interference.
Acknowledged. I'm still proceeding with the threat assessment.
Copy that. Delta 6 out.
Apollo, is it possible Delta 6 could sufficiently power the beacon to warn the Ithaca? Apollo, is this range sufficient for a scan?
It should suffice. However, the torpedo's shielding is denser than anticipated. For a successful scan, it appears we'll need to expose the base genetic material. I believe that by interfacing with the torpedo, I should be able to reveal the incubator at the forward end.
Do you need me to do anything?
Possibly. I cannot be certain until I have actually accessed the torpedo's systems. I advise maintaining full tactical readiness.
Understood.
I will begin once you designate the incubator for scanning.
This incubator appears viable.
Are you ready to begin?
I think we're gonna get attacked here.
Yes.
Interfacing now. This is more complex than I had.
Apollo?
The torpedo's defense protocols have activated. It has locked the incubator and is attempting to power its main drive. It's beginning launch procedures. I will stall for as long as possible. I'm opening access hatches on the front end. The manual overrides within them should trigger a maintenance mode.
Override activated. Second override activated.
Well done, though the launch procedure is still online. Perhaps we can overheat the main drive. Enabling maintenance mode gave us access to the torpedo's cooling cells. Remove them. The cells are locked behind a protective housing. Lower it.
I see. Okay.
Cells removed.
Perfect. You will need to remove the second array on the opposite side as well.
Additional cells removed.
The drive is beginning to overheat, but the launch sequence is still active. We must resort to brute force. Destroy the drive. Jack, the launch procedure is nearing completion.
Where's the drive?
Jack, it's launching. Get clear of the torpedo.
Okay.
Fortunately, I believe there are additional torpedoes in the vicinity. What we learned here will make us more prepared for a second attempt.
I suppose. Alright. So how do we get to the next torpedo? There's one down there, one over there. We gotta find the shady route, which I guess is down under there. Still seems shady down here. Okay. Can we get behind a rock? Oh, slow.
13. I now have the beacon powered. Unfortunately, the range is being severely limited by radiation and interference from the anomaly. I will attempt to boost the signal, though success appears unlikely.
Copy that, Delta 6. 13 out.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room here. I don't think I'm gonna make it through to that other side.
Shields at 95%.
Let's get up here. Whoa,
Another
okay.
pulse. Jack, the anomaly is pulsing regularly now. It must be close to collapsing. Shields at 95%.
Gotta get behind that thing, I guess, but that's quite a distance. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Not sure how else to get to that one, though. Aside from behind a rock. Let's try
Shields
it.
at 95%.
Not gonna move.
Shields at 95%.
Okay, we've gotta try it.
Pulse registered.
Okay. This one over here.
Shields at 95%.
What? I didn't see any light. Okay, can we report the torpedo? Okay, we gotta designate this then.
Incubator located.
Are you ready to begin?
Yes.
I'm in. My countermeasures are holding, but you'll need to trigger the maintenance mode immediately.
One down. Maintenance mode activated.
Indeed. The cooling cells are now exposed. Remove them to trigger an overheat. The cells can't be removed without lowering their housing first.
Cooling cell array clear.
On to the second one.
Cells clear.
We can't have much time left.
Oh, there's the drive.
Main drive destroyed.
Launch sequence averted. That finally did it. I am able to unlock the incubator now. And we should do so quickly.
Yeah, we
It
should.
appears we may not have much time.
Incubator exposed.
Excellent. We should begin the scan immediately. Jack, we should scan that incubator.
Didn't I just do that?
Scanning.
Apollo.
Imprinting now. It should not be much longer. Just a moment longer.
Apollo.
Data secured. Well done, Jack.
Okay, now what are we doing?
I suppose now we should simply wait for the anomaly's collapse.
I believe so, yes. It does appear to be fairly unstable at this point. I estimate no more than a few minutes.
Very well.
Perhaps there is a way we could signal the Doctor and Captain Rose that we are ready to return.
Were that viable, I would have expected them, or you, to have already suggested a means for doing so.
Certainly. However, I was attempting to prompt one of your creative solutions.
I see. The anomaly is going to close any moment now.
Preparing for return displacement. Jump imminent.
Uh-oh.
Jack, are you here as well?
Surprisingly, yes.
Surprising indeed. Our plan was developed under the requirement that the anomaly's collapse would return us to 2537. Had this outcome appeared likely, I would have developed a contingency.
Could the Doctor and Liv reopen the anomaly?
Uncertain, but the probability is low. The necessary resources were almost undoubtedly consumed just to reach this point. And without you, I don't believe they have a safe means for gathering more.
13. Now that the anomaly has subsided, I have run an initial test of the beacon. Radiological interference is still too significant. Nonetheless, the beacon is prepared to transmit continuously once the radiation subsides. As such, I am now shifting my priority back to the primary objective. What is the status of your assessment?
Assessment complete.
Well done. Unfortunately, our lack of extended range communication leaves us unable to deliver your work to Titan Command. Therefore, we must enact the Message in Equator protocol. Report back to me in the activation bay so that we may discuss the details.
Jack, assisting Delta 6 may be our best solution at this point. Both of Delta Squad's objectives are still viable, though unlikely. The radiation may subside in time for the beacon to warn the Ithaca.
And if it doesn't?
Then we follow protocol.
The Message in a Bottle protocol?
Yes, it is a standardized Atlas procedure. In short, Delta 6 intends to store our assessment in a secure device until it can be recovered.
That information would disrupt the events of this timeline.
That is the intention, to prepare humanity to defeat the biomass sooner.
But then what happens to Liv?
We have no way of knowing. Our own limited experiences are the only concrete information we have regarding time travel. Simply put, there are too many confounding factors to even make an assessment.
I see.
It is, however, possible that once events here stabilize, we will be able to obtain help in returning to the future. Therefore, I advise we wait until the Ithaca or other Atlas personnel arrive. We can then reevaluate.
Very well, then we wait. I will inform Delta.
13. I did not receive a response. Do you copy?
Copy, Delta 6. I'm en route.
Copy. 6 out.
Alright, well, we've got a new objective in the past to send a message to the future. We'll pick it up next time. Thanks for watching. This is Lone Echo 2, played on an Oculus Quest 2 through Virtual Desktop. If you haven't already, take a minute to click the S in the corner to subscribe. Heading for 10,000 subscribers. Be fantastic if you were one of them. Also, like, share, leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the video or the game. All that good stuff is appreciated if you enjoy the content. See you next part.